Take is the official Alan Muir's had a guess at it.
Is it sour grapes for Brendan Rodgers, or is it a dose of the truth? Welcome back to Fog Football. Hibs 2, Celtic 1. Great game, lot of drama, lot of stuff to unpack. So let's get into it and let's actually just dive straight into it. Alright, we've already talked about the game. We've actually talked about the incident quite a lot in the match review, so if you want to hear that, go do it. In my opinion, it looked out initially, but the more replays you see during the game while they were looking at it, makes you think that it is inconclusive, but apparently it's a factual decision. So, what is going on? What is honestly going on here? I think there's going to have to be replays revealed to this and all that stuff, but we'll see what Brendan Rodgers said. Alright, as he accuses them of guesswork, he says, my take, whoa, take it easy, take that. Anyway, right, and I quote, my take is that the official Alan Muir has had a guess at it. The linesman arguably has the best view in the stadium, and he doesn't give it. So for that to get overturned, I am assuming there is an absolute clear image of the ball being out of play. In my experience up here with VAR, you don't have all the angles, and they don't have the equipment to say it was conclusively out. So you're actually viewing it from a secondary position, and at that point, you're having a guess. That is the huge disappointment. End of quote. So, he says Alan Muir's had a guess at it, but Brendan Rodgers, right, is kind of having a guess at it. If you know what I mean. He's kind of having a guess that Alan Muir's had a guess. He's like, well, my experience up here and the VAR and all that stuff and all the experience and the monitors, to my knowledge, they don't have it to judge that suit. But that's a guess for Rodgers because he doesn't come across like he's not said like I 100% know we don't have the equipment up here, so therefore it has to be a guess for Alan Muir. No, I think there's going to be more made of this in the coming days. Alistair Johnson busting an absolute gut just to get onto the ball. He'll feel especially hard done by here. But I don't think Rodgers would. Well, I mean, we've seen Rodgers last year for a similar time around, end of February, start of March at Tynecastle. Kind of have a go at the referees. He's having a go here. I think he's got more of a case here than last year. I think when Yang gets sent off last year, it's like, can you really dispute it that much? I mean, I thought it was a red. With this one, I thought it was initially it, but the more replays you see, it's like, can we 100% guarantee that the balls went out? For me, we can't, but they must have seen an angle that went, right, that's it. You know what I mean? Because it's not like the ref or the assistant put their flag up or, said, that went out of play, blew the whistle. This is far. And for me, for them to overturn it, they've definitely seen something. But saying that, we seen last week that the decision. They've even admitted that they made a mistake and that Salah's push should have been a penalty for Hearts. And we've seen about 1,000 decisions this season in the league them get wrong. So again, it's just one of those things that if it is wrong, you can put it on an app. You can just fucking. You can pile it up on top of the amount of things that has been wrong from the SFA. It's actually pathetic. But yeah, for me, I think they must have seen an angle that's proved it went out. Because if it is literally just a guess, what are we doing? You know what I mean? Like, and as great as the result as it is for Hibs, and as much as I wanted Celtic to lose this game, if we are making decisions based off guesswork, especially with VAR, it's one thing a referee in the heat of the moment, but if VAR are making decisions based off guesswork, to me that's fucking mental. And I think Celtic will request the audio for this, and things will probably get a bit messy. But here, anytime Rangers have requested audio, I've wanted them to, and it would be very hypocritical for me to say, well, Celtic are not allowed to do that. No, they should. I would actually be genuinely intrigued to see how they got to this decision and see the footage that they seen that we didn't. Rodgers did go on to say, he basically spoke about the first half and the second half. He said, there are two things. I can't deny that if we get the equaliser, we're really pushing for a winner, as in the second half we were much better. But I also have to be honest as well, we made an awful start to the game, and in the first half our level was not good enough. This team doesn't have many days like that, but we were certainly like that in the first half, and we got that goal. It would have been a great end to the game for us. Yep, I said that in the review, but the fact of the matter is this, folks. Celtic have lost.